This is a food YouTuber trying out my brand new DJI Action 5 Pro. At the minute right now, currently using the internal microphone from the Action camera because I don't have an accessible mic that provides you with the quality of good audio in terms of my voice. What I will do out of courtesy is probably make subtitles so you can understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. So essentially, if you can tell right now, I'm currently filming in 4K, 30 frames per second. And on top of that, I put it on a D-Log 10-bit. And what that essentially does is allows you to color grade in post-production. So the video that you're currently seeing right now is probably looking a little nicer than usual because I'm currently on color grading mode. So right now, I'm at the University of Calgary, and essentially I really want to put this new camera into the field, sort of test things out and kind of check out and see the features and what it really has to provide. And I want to go into the editing cave, see what the works of this would end up to be, you know what I mean? So let me flip over the camera. I'm just walking towards sort of the McEwen Hall. Initially at first I want to see if I was gonna break, but I don't think I'll do that right now. Another thing to mention too as well is that I'm currently using, I believe it's called Rocksteady Plus. I'm using just Rocksteady, but like if I'm walking and sort of just going into field here, footage is gonna look a bit shaky, right? Initially I was thinking about getting the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. The only issue with that, so to speak, is sort of my carelessness. Like I feel like I would break it. With this, I can sort of throw it around, have pretty much the same quality after post-production and color grading, and everything would be fine. And I don't have to take so much worry for this Action 5 Pro versus the Osmo Pocket 3. I feel like I'm really enjoying this camera. There is a front-facing camera on top of the really clear screen in the back as well. The wide depth of view for this camera is really nice. But I would presume if you're watching this video right now, there is a bit of shake. What can you do? Because I mean, Action cameras have less shake, but at the same time, it's not gimbaled, so you will experience the usual shake. Like walking around. I'm sure if I was like stopping in one place, it'd be fine, but obviously I'm not. Since we're talking here in the vlog, you guys are sort of tuning in if anyone is actually watching this. What does that mean for my food YouTube channel? Well, I had the luxury of already filming a few food reviews with this camera, and then with post-production and the very simple D-Log setting, sort of like color grading editing system with the, I think it's called Mimu app, I've successfully filmed a few videos. Those shorts are probably gonna come out shortly. Another advantageous thing to this camera is I tested it out in terms of like reaction videos or that sort of OBS style cut-com videos. Still be able to do that as well. At this point, I've already passed the McEwen Hall, which is typically where us breakers practice. If you haven't already known, I do breakdance or breaking as a hobby. I feel like this is so much fun, sort of taking the camera into action, walking around the University of Calgary campus. I want to continue to do this. See if we can go inside to some buildings or something. Well, it looks like they're closed, so we're unable to go in, but let's go over here. In terms of webcam settings, I believe, fortunately, I can't color grade via that mode. It's only, I think, 30 frames per second, 1080p, which is kind of a disadvantage because you don't color grade on the Action 5 Pro. The video can look kind of HDR-y without you wanting it to be. The sort of cool thing I could do with this camera as well is kind of film some really cool breaking clips. I don't know when I'll do it necessarily, but I'll make a compilation of my signatures and combos and put them together. Actually, I don't know if I'd post it on this YouTube channel just because it's sort of a food channel, but I'll post it on my Instagram, which is private unfortunately, so you won't be able to see it. Clearing my mind here and getting the 10,000 steps has been really advantageous. If there's any wind disturbance, I apologize. Again, I'll put subtitles, make the most out of the footage. In terms of more camera details, just in case if you are interested, I did end up buying the Costco bundle specifically. I was kind of looking at this camera for a while now, finding sort of the right time to buy it. But with this Costco bundle, it was just sort of destiny, just because of a few unique features with the Costco bundle. So it's like around $499.99. With tax, it was $525. Because it's provincial Alberta GST taxes. It sort of includes the standard combo, which is the base camera. This specific Costco bundle includes extension rod, which is the one I'm currently using right now, which is so dope. An SD card, around 120 something gigabytes, which can be useful. Although this camera does have internal storage, which is really dope, by the way. Kind of just point and shoot and then begin vlogging or begin shooting anything pretty much. And it also includes an extra battery pack as well. I sort of just asked ChatGPT, in your opinion, between all the different options, standard combo, adventure combo, and the Costco bundle, which one do you think is sort of the best? And it pretty much went down to getting the Costco bundle. Inside the McEwen Hall, and if you're just thinking right now, if I'm sort of using this for food reviews and such, you could just use the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. But the issue with that was I've been looking for that camera for a while now, and seemingly enough, it's been sold out for a super long time. so I kind of needed a plan B. Then I went into a YouTube video rabbit hole and I found that either the Action 4 or the Action 5 was probably a better choice for me because of it being good enough, a lot cheaper. I don't need an insane rig in order to be able to film my sort of YouTube shorts, some casual vlogging or OBS reacting videos. I think this camera would do itself justice and it would just be as fine. Arguably, I could have got the Action 4. I think this deal was kind of like an opportunity that was meant to be happened. You could go on Amazon and find cheaper manufacturer issue Action 4. With the right timing, it could be the cheaper option. But I think what pulled me to get the Action 5 specifically was the kind of the bundle, and the bundle providing everything I needed. So this is probably the best choice for me. I find that with the right sale, you could argue that the Action 4 would actually be the cheaper option because on regular point and shoot camera video mode, the Action 4 probably provides you with better quality from the wide variety of videos that I've seen online. Like I mentioned before, there's an over HDR effect when you're using normal video on the Action 5 Pro. But since I'm color grading, that's not going to be an issue for me. If things turned out a little differently, I would have gotten the Action 4. I think there was recently an Amazon spring sale. I missed that by a bit, so I didn't have the chance to do it. But I'm kind of glad that I have the Action 5 Pro because of the unique features it provides. Specifically with the Action 5 Pro, pros in its button, so I think the utilization of color grading, although the Action 4 has, it's a lot better on the Action 5 Pro. Having the ability to point and shoot and in like less than a second the video starts playing is kind of a small but beautiful thing for sure. I know I mentioned this in the video before, but having internal storage is a great thing, and looks like these doors are locked, so I'm gonna have to go another way. I personally don't have the experience, but I've seen other YouTubers where they point and shoot, but they forgot their SD card. That isn't a problem I ever thought that was a problem, but it is to a lot of people, so I'm glad that I can just simply point and shoot and then go at it. This is included with all DJI tools, so to speak, but Mimo app is great. I know I mentioned that as well, but you can simply export it to another editing software like CapCut, make necessary changes after color grading on Mimu or whatever it's called, and you're pretty much on your way. I think what I'll probably do right now is make my way towards the Q&A hall. That way, I want to try the active tracking feature, which is another pro to this camera as well. Oh, another feature as well is if you want to connect a DJI wireless microphone, whether that's the Mic 2 or the Mic Mini, it kind of just automatically connects and syncs together, sort of like the equivalent to an iPhone and AirPods. Small things can sort of accumulate and make it easier for you as a creator if you want to just go on about and make videos. So yeah, essentially a lot of these things add up. But yeah, I gotta make my way back to the McEwen Hall. Gotta find an opening to be able to get in and show you guys the active tracking. I will mention as well, the con with the Costco bundle is that they don't provide a proper tripod. So I did have to buy that via Amazon, and there was a kind of a third-party company called Telesin or something, and it seems like they provide really quality products. They have battery charger, which I purchased via AliExpress because it was cheaper in that option. I did buy protective screens. I bought a microphone for now, not the Mic Mini or the Mic 2. It's kind of cool. I'm in this classroom right now. What I was trying to say is I bought a unidirectional mic. I think it's a Cube Links, the brand. That should be coming in tomorrow. I want to see how the audio quality for that ends up being. If not, I'll just use the internal camera and do some like thick and thin research. I'll see if the DJI mics are really worth it. But as for right now, I'm okay with just using everything the way it is. I want to get all my orders like the tripod, the protective screen, etc. to come in, and then from there I'll do some more sort of work with this camera. Since I'm back in the McEwen Hall, I kind of want to try the active tracking feature. Sort of mentioned that before, but I'll do a bit of forward text so you can see how the active tracking works. Okay, in terms of food reviews, whenever I can, I'll continue to do the OBS style of video in terms of long form videos because I want to increase my watch time, be able to monetize. And on top of that, I'll continue to upload daily shorts, missing one day because everyone needs at least a 1 day rest day. Yeah, I think the goals as of right now is to hit 5K subs on YouTube and monetize. So hopefully you guys can help me by doing that and watching this video to the end. Again, that would be really lovely. As of right now, we're in a pretty good spot in the McEwen Hall. Kind of want to try going to this corner here using the active tracking feature. I don't even know if it's gonna work, but I suppose we'll give it a go. Okay, as you can see, I just currently tried the active tracking with the casual round. That wasn't like anything super special or anything, but I must say that was flippin' dope for sure. The active tracking did work fairly well. If only I had a tripod because the extension rod was in the way a bit, but it's kind of like a minor detail in terms of the bigger scale of things, but I really did enjoy trying that out. I guess how this is a food channel, kind of a good idea to clear up a few things. I'm one who saves. I like to be financially savvy as much as possible. When I do these food review videos, it might be a misconception. I only purely spend money on food in the weekends between like Monday to Friday. I simply don't even buy anything in general. Save up money, cook at home, things like that. So that's how I'm able to balance going out versus me staying at home, if you didn't know that. And yeah, these videos are pretty simple to film, although yes, I do make them extremely short, no longer than 15 seconds. The specific reason as to why that is the case, it is because if I make them any longer, the YouTube algorithm or sort of the TikTok algorithm is not going to send my video any further. So if that doesn't happen for me, then I get no engagement in the video and there's less sight on it, and I can't do a lot better on the videos. But although with this new camera, I am kind of a little encouraged to start making longer food YouTube shorts, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, at this point I've had the opportunity to try this camera, sort of explore all of its features, walk around University of Calgary. So I think at this point I will say I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Keep watching my videos to the end, or whether it would be the shorts or my long-term videos. Keep doing the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.